LAC at it. Let's see. All right. BYDDF looking froggy. Moderna back near A trend line support. Registration hardware. Amazon. All right, let's go global. See what's going on around the globe. LAC. Why do you look like a massive cup and handle, LAC? And why did I just notice this? Oh, what's up, Ellie? How you doing, brother? Lithium Americas expands resources. Thacker Pass increases phase one. This looks like a big ass cup and handle. How come I'm just noticing this? You doing man? Although crypto very nice. Yeah, I agree. Looks pretty good. This LAC looks pretty good. That's the wrong button. I guess I don't have investors up here much anymore. Stocks are bad. Well, we're still in a market correction. LAC. So when stocks are bad, it's actually good because you get an opportunity to kind of see what's setting up and stuff like that. So even if it's bad, it's not really that bad. It's just rest slash hunting season. Stalking season. There you go. Stalking, not hunting. That's ugly. LAC. Let's go see what all the fuss is about. I clicked on the button, yet it never changed the screen. That's a problem, Ellie. If you click on a button, it should change the screen. Someone told me that once. All right, EPS negative 167. These metrics are all horrible. Absolutely horrible. 2.5 billion market cap's pretty good. 1.6 uptime volume is really good. 8 quarters of increasing fund ownership is really good. Let's see what they say about stuff. Stocks jump turn mixed after jobs data miss. Albemarle rises on lithium deal. So what's that got to do with other? Okay, so they're gonna. Oh, there's LAC. Popped 1.9% after JP Morgan launched coverage on the stock with a buy. This is a weekly chart, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like I'm correct. Stock is purchasing a 9-month cup and handle base with a buy point at 24.82. Yes, it is. Much nicer on the weekly chart. Look at that thing. That's pretty solid right there, man. Hope JJ still has his shares from down here. I know he was buying some in the bottom of that base. Okay. This was done just under 2 weeks ago, this article. Let's check out Finviz. They just said crude oil jumps on IBD. 1.92% natural gas down 4%. Of course, they've been really volatile. Oh, wow. That could maybe be starting to break a trend. Maybe for natural gas. All right, crude oil back up above $80 a barrel. What's the monthly on that one? So that was the peak in. Oh, bam. Oh, I missed that bitch. Look at that. Killed it at 60. Volume increasing, not that much. Had to stay above zero. That's pretty impressive. Okay, LAC with a big ass cup and handle though. I can't be too mad at that. And Tesla holding up there at the high of the day. So what's our target out of this? Well, its last run was pretty impressive. I don't know. I'd almost go with doubling this as a target. We can just use traditional metrics though. Looks like 25 is about the buy point. See, the problem is at 25, 20% of that is only 30 bucks. Hmm, it's not going to yield great results going out to, of course, it hasn't broken out yet. By the time it breaks out, we won't even be able to buy it. I think your target's got to be more aggressive on something like an LAC. There's probably a much larger story here than is floating on the surface. Dabbled in coin, yeah. Let's take a look at that. Oh, LAC looks really nice. I'm gonna throw that on my actionable list if it's not there already. Dabbled in coin. Coin's not too bad. I think we got that as our IPO base at the moment, about 350. We're at 250, so that would be a pretty decent upside move if it were to get there. Definitely some support here at about the 200, 215 level. Not too bad. Tesla had their event for their Berlin factory. It's kind of an opening up. If you go on YouTube, they've got just lots of people. And then Elon essentially confirmed he's going to do an Austin event for the Austin factory. I don't know why I didn't think about that. He was just kind of stuck on Berlin. Maybe, I don't know. But looks like they're going to do an Austin event. Loosely thinking about going to that one, but they'll be the longest lines of all time. Of all, like, seriously. That'll probably, there'll probably be like 100,000. It'll be twice the size of the Super Bowl, probably. It's a lot of people. All right. They are moving to Texas. Yep. I think we talked about that the other day. Just their headquarters, though. I mean, nothing too crazy there. But the cool thing about the Fremont factory, though. Oh, you know what? Yeah, the cool thing about the Fremont factory is that they're gonna expand capacity. They said by 50%, which I think is pretty cool. Speaking of crypto, let's take a look at some derivatives here. SI has just been on a tear, and it looks like it continues. Just really, really a lot of accumulation here on SI. Unfortunately, it's already up a ton. Yeah, it's up 35% already. That's kind of hard to get behind. But look at the volume, man. That is some blockbuster volume. Yeah, I know it's good, but what's the play? May have already buy point may have already passed. Uh, Silvergate soars. Play the moon. Yeah, I mean they're getting close to this all-time high here. They're about $10 away. I guess $15. Probably be at 500 pretty soon. I don't know. I don't know what a good target for SI is. Let's go back and look at some IBD stuff for SI. I mean that is blockbuster volume though. It's hard to compete with that, or I guess argue with that. 1,000, 99 composite rating. C5BD agrees with them too. 81 industry group, not bad. Got some room to go. Relative, what industry group are they in? Financial infrastructure solutions and services for digital currency industry. Digital currency industry. So is that a industry group now? You know what? Let's deviate real quick. Where's EIBD? There we go. Let's deviate and industry groups. All right, come on. They've got a whole industry group section here. So hoping I could search it and find it, but I'm back at the beginning. Oh, nope, now I'm here. All right, it's gonna take 47 years to download this apparently. It's just a PDF. Come on. All right, we'll look at here. Well, that's potentially downloading. 99 composite rating, 176 EPS last quarter, 154 last 3 quarters. Very consistent. EPS change current quarter 92%. Estimate revisions are down. But from very lofty to what? Doesn't say that. Sales up 82%. That's pretty darn good for a quote unquote bank. ROE 9% is pretty low. Debt to equity. Accumulation distribution A. 99% relative strength rating is top of 1% of stocks right now. That's crazy. The relative strength line was up here. So the relative strength line isn't making new highs, but it's still excellent. Really good metrics here. Financial infrastructure. All right, so here we go. Are these new highs? Industry groups are down towards the bottom here somewhere, but they got these stock tables that are massive too. I got the paper in the other room. I guess I should just go read the entire paper in the time it would take for this to download. So I'm out here searching industry groups, but you're not having it, are you? Why I'm back at the damn top, man? You know what? Just save it as a PDF, okay? Why are you so annoying? Jeez. Holy, lots of websites using lots of resources. No wonder it's tripping. Oh, that just crashed YouTube. Any better? Yeah, apparently. Apparently I need 1 terabyte of RAM. I need to go buy, I'm going to go buy a cloud desktop. It's going to be my new services. You want a desktop that's really powerful? Get this cloud desktop. You can get 3 terabytes, infinite RAM. Oh, you know what? It's probably IBD messing with me. Don't I can't even have a few tabs of IBD open. I know Finviz likes to eat RAM like it's candy. I just want to see the industry groups. That's all I want to do. Jeez, come on, man. All I want to do is see the industry groups. I want to see them now so I can know what to do. Yeah, I was trying to do that. I was trying to print it off as a PDF, but it's going to save blank pages. Let's try it. All right, fine. I don't even know where it's saved. It's going to take 47 years. 58 sheets of paper. Oh, at least my memory is down to 68% from, it was like 89, 90%. I'm trying to get a list of the industry groups to see what they have SI considered as in terms of an industry group. But no, they don't want to do that. How do I save it? I don't have a save feature. Oh, is that it? Download? Let me try it. Is that it? They changed the icon on me. I don't know how computers work, Ellie. All right, I guess I. Okay. Thanks, bud. Industry groups. Industry groups. Industry groups. Industry groups. Come on, man. Seriously, I'm just gonna get the damn paper. A3. I'm at AF and 3. Get in the paper. All right, I have the paper. There's this cool thing they invented called a paper. I'm gonna click while I turn pages because I've got 2 hands. Oh, look, IBD industry group rankings. I flipped right to it. So fuck you, EIBD. Piece of shit. All right, so it's what, rank 81? Let me see. 81 is Banks West Southwest. That's it. So it's Banks. And I think they need to change the printer head on their HP printer that makes these papers. Because this ink's getting a little bit light. How much RAM? Dude, infinite RAM on this paper, Ellie. This is infinite RAM. I'm on page B11. So that would have taken, you know. But seriously, they need more ink here. So it's just banks. It's not specific crypto. They don't really have a new crypto sector thing yet, I think. Seriously, that's how fast it was. You know the saying, better to be lucky than good, especially while looking up industry groups. Jeez. All right, let's take a look at what's what. NASDAQ holding near the high of the day. Tesla holding near the high of the day. Um, you went all in on AZPN, right? Just 'cause that's leading today. I told you to go all in on AZPN on Friday and then sell at the open. All right, AZ Remax is up here 3%. Tesla playing around at the 2% level. PLL. Oh, PLL may have flattened out. PLL's look at that. There's an interesting little flattening out going on there. Not too bad. Yep, another lithium one. North Carolina mine permit applies for a loan. This is the guys that's gonna take 2 years to get up, but you never know how that's gonna go. All right, let's go top down for a little bit. There's LAC. LAC is hitting me in the face right now. It's like whack, whack. I'm like, oh, stop it, LAC, stop it. All right, let's go back to LAC. LAC not too bad. You know, one thing I may be able to look up with is stuff on like the IBD 50. See what's in the IBD 50. What if LAC is on there? IBD's got to change some of the stuff they do. This is really nice though. Look at the volume here, here, and now here. I think LAC is starting to move, man. So that's obviously being broken. There's your 20 day. There's your 10 day. There's your 20 day. Our volume is already pretty close. 2 million to 1.3 today. So we need about a 50% volume increase to get to Friday's volume. And with this type of an open, we're probably going to get there. Now, LAC is looking very scrumdiddlyumptious. That's looking really good. NFE, PLL not looking bad either. This whole lithium sector may be doing something. I wonder if they have a lithium ETF. All right, GBTC. Not getting tremendous amounts of volume, but definitely above average the past few days here. This whole move up. Pretty good. SI. We just spent 45 minutes making sure SI was in an industry group. Very Fine Foods. So they have a bunch of stuff they're trying to get listed on the NASDAQ. And I think Ellie saw something about them. What was it, Ellie? It was something you saw. Maybe it's just the chart was popping, but 50-day moving average confirmed cross for the first time. Maybe retest to the 50, maybe not. Oh, you saw money? Okay. That's fair. But that's almost a full retest on Very Fine Foods. It's really not that bad. All right, KG, STEM, Alibaba. So Charlie Munger just bought a bunch more of this. I think around the 180 level. As it was dipping down here. Alibaba's in an interesting position. If you're looking for value, Alibaba probably could be on that list. SIVB new high. Fubo MP, not too bad. Not too good, but not too bad. Looking pretty good overall, holding up. A little crescendo thingy. It's not bad. Who you Fubo, FLGT, YY, Evercore Partners. Looking great. Big base up here after the run up through the March lows of last year. Into looks like an April or May top. Very nice base on EVR. And that's on my actionable list. It needs to be. What? MPLX? It's like almost the exact same chart. There's EVR. There's MPLX. Wow. Okay. You know what? Let's look MPLX versus EVR. Let's take a look real quick. Midstream Energy's infrastructure assets. So it's an oil company, MPLX. I don't know what any of those are. Flex LNG, 1OK, Altus Midstream, blah, blah, blah. 31 billion market cap. Industry group rank is 16, which I think is oil related right now. And then we've got, so I believe that's oil and EVR, Evercore. Charts are very, very similar. Advisory services, mergers, acquisitions, divestitures, and restructuring. Very, very nice. Low on volume, 6 billion market cap, 1.3 up down volume is pretty good. Two completely different sectors and industries. Very similar charts. Very similar charts. That's weird. I'd probably rather go with EVR with the financial play than an oil play personally. All right, but Evercore not looking too bad here. All right, YY. So there's Soxel ETF, just chopping it up here. Hopefully nothing too bad develops. We're chopping around the 200-day, but not falling apart. Yeah, that Tesla factory tour was pretty awesome. Everybody had a bunch of videos on it. It was great. Got to see how they're doing some of the manufacturing. They weren't up and running. They had some robots going, but not all of them. All right, CLR. Mini parabolic right here. TNA, this is a huge sideways wedge. I guess it's a descending triangle. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's a wedge. It looks like it's a descending triangle. 3 times small cap ETF. Russell 2000. I'm going to go pretty far down this list, try to find good names. I have a feeling a lot of the good names are gonna be mostly flat, kind of like AMD just kind of resting here recently as the market kind of sells off what they don't like and they end up rebalancing a little bit. But AMD looks pretty good above their all-time highs. Starbucks taking a breather around the 200-day. That's interesting. KOP, Xilinx. I believe this is chips. They're looking pretty good. Roblox taking a header. Signature Bank of New York, another banking slash financial institution. I think they're anticipating interest rates rising a little bit. Banks do much better in a rising interest rate environment. There it is again. EOG. TSM. I was trying to get to TSM, but it gets choppy down here. Where are you, TSM? Taiwan Semiconductor, right? No, that's not TSM. Oh, it is. Okay. Joint chip plant in Japan. That's cool. A very nice and sideways action here for TSM. Chopping up the middle. Not ready for prime time at all, but not a bad look overall. Definitely potential later on down the road. Ambarella. Very nice move off of earnings. Consolidating that one pretty nicely. ANET. That's interesting. Peloton double bottom. Or the world's largest H pattern. With a target of negative 20. Really? For which one, Ellie? What are you talking about? On Peloton? It's a double bottom. You don't see the daily double bottom? Weekly double bottom? Yeah. Could bounce off of that. Peloton's not dead. Um, there's a difference between, the only best thing in your sector and then being dead. Peloton's got a lot of cachet, brand recognition behind it. It's a double bottom, I think. All right, Apple bouncing off a prior, looks like a prior trend line here. Not too bad for Apple. I don't think you can be too mad at that. A little bit of a pullback from the 157 to the 144. Market trying to stabilize itself. They still got plenty of time to run into the end of the year. I'm sure some rebalancing is happening at the moment, which is why we're seeing this choppiness. I'm not sure what the theme is yet, though. Banks and oils are running, but that's kind of a market timing thing, less than it is a secular rotation, but I don't know. So there's Tesla, doing pretty good, poking at 800, poking the bear. Looks like a little bit of a flag here. It's not nothing's been really well formed this entire move up out of the bottoms. Right here, it's just been small consolidation after small consolidation, but we are starting to elevate a little bit. We're leaving the 200 moving average behind, the 50 moving average behind a little bit. Could come back and retest them before another bounce off of those, or form a larger consolidation or something. But like I said, that man, that factory was pretty dope. It kind of looked like they were 40 to 50% there to doing cars, at least in terms of just equipment being in the factory. Just, I don't know how long that's been going on, but it looks like there's been more and more of it. And it looks like I don't know for sure, but it looks like they were putting stuff in the factory from the beginning to the end. So like the end seemed more sparse than the beginning, and maybe that's the way the manufacturing goes. It's just that there's, more stuff to do at the beginning and less stuff to do at the end, but it seemed like they were on their way. They had the stamping places, the stamping machines in place. They had, I don't think all the giga casting stuff was in place, but there's a good amount of machinery there. So I think they're finalizing all the stuff, and then they're going to be tweaking. Approval to run it? I don't know. You can do a little bit of googling. Tesla Berlin production. Looks like it's confident will happen since it opened registration for the county fair event it calls GigaFest. Company wrote about the so that was the Giga Berlin was the 9th. It was 2 days ago. In October. Oh wow, they're more than 40% in. Model Y production in October pending government approval. Final government approval. So looks like they're just waiting on. I don't think they're being stopped, man. They're not being. Look at that shit. This ain't. This ain't stalling. Remember we were talking about this back in August. It. Well, dude, it's October, so you hope he's not blow. They're blowing not blowing smoke up our ass. But it's not like they're being pushed out to 2022. They're not saying January. So that's pretty amazing. Automaker plan to start production in July. So there's already 3 months of delays. That makes some sense. Most recently said it plans to start production by the end of the year. When was this produced? August 13th. Oh, this was a while ago. Let's try to find something newer. Yeah, let's just do a month. Tesla announces production start date at Berlin Gigafactory 6 hours ago from Coinspeak or whatever. And I think that's Giga Nevada. I don't know why they're showing Giga Nevada at Giga Berlin. Geez, look at the power they need. That's awesome. November or December? Okay. That I was gonna say, I'm like, if they're starting this month, I was wrong about being, 40 to 60%. Yeah, so they've run into some regulatory concerns, but I guess they're getting over it. With the approved granted under special procedure, Tesla's nearing the finish line in the construction. Authorities are withholding final approval, claiming the plant could be dangerous to the environment. Well, it's already freaking built, you douchebags. So he said November or December is what he said. Deliver first cars in December, but starting production is kind of the easy part. The hard part is reaching volume production. Okay, so yeah, they're still yeah. So I don't know. They still got a lot of work to do to get there. I don't know what approvals need to be done, but they're getting there. So this is all based on the event. This isn't anything necessarily brand new. So yeah, they'll get there though. Final approval in November. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they've already gotten through a bunch of hurdles. I don't think they could have gotten as far as they've gotten um, without getting through those regulatory hurdles in one way or another. A progress report by Seeking Alpha. What you got here? Oh, August. Yes, I don't want to go to August. Tesla opens pre-registration. Production to begin next month. What is Clean Technica saying here? Yeah, so this was at the event. Did you see any of this stuff, Ellie? Any of the event stuff? It's pretty cool. They got so much crap in there already. How dumb to stop building electric cars but rather fly to Mars. Wow. It'll pollute drinking water? How would it pollute drinking water? Huh. Yes, these are more of the things. Battery mounted seats. Yeah, people just have their own vested interests. I mean, that's funny. Latest consultation. Wait a minute. Tesla's used to receive permission from local officials in the state of Brandenburg to begin production. According to Autoblog, the latest consultation on public concerns closes on October 14th. Oh, wow. So it closes in a couple of days. Yeah, let's go green but not marinate. Yeah, I get it. I get it. You know, they're just pissed, and maybe even rightfully so. I mean, they didn't live there expecting one of the largest manufacturing facilities on the planet to pop up within like a mile of their house. I get it. I mean, I think you have to be a little respectful of that. But um, I don't know. I guess at this point, it is what it is. Fuck. No, you have to be respectful of people's feelings on these matters, but it's a little late in the process. I mean, they can't stop it. If they're concerned about drinking water, they're going to have to produce some kind of evidence. But some dude has been reclused in his cabin for 15 years, hasn't seen another human being. I don't know if that's the case, but it's just fun to conjecture. He's going to have to produce some evidence, produce something, right? Respectful about non-vaxxers. I'm respectful about non-vaxxers. I can have my opinions on them, but I don't, walk up to their face and their point of work and tell them they should be fired. I just think, I just think what I think. We've had conversations about it, but I had an anti-vaxxer I was mixing with over the weekend. I mean, it wasn't. It's actually my friend's or my kids' friends' parents, and yeah, it is what it is. Tesla's not doing nothing. No, but it's just from my understanding, this is a pretty rural part of the world. Um, so again, it's not like it's a shopping mall opening up. It's 2 million square feet of manufacturing. So hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully the people will be okay. We'll not see some Tesla car bombs or some crap. All right, let's see what they got. I got to blow my nose real quick. All right. Missed the trash can with my left hand. I'll get it later. Volume production, relatively little water. Brandenburg's economy minister has put the chances of factory gaining approval at 95%. Hi, bud. Maybe Onyx is the reason why you're waking up. It's possible. Tesla submitted plans to invest 5 billion euros in a battery plant next to the site. Oh, so they haven't even done the battery plants yet. Oh, wow. That's cool. All right. So some Tesla stuff. And Tesla today pulling back a little bit as the Nasdaq sits up there in highs. Let's go back to the actionable list. Oh, then I gotta bounce. All right, LAC looking like really nice, trying to step out of this cup and handle. We are already at 1.7 versus 2 million. We've already breached a lot of that 50%. We're really close. Now we only need 20% more volume. We're only an hour into the trading day. So not too bad right there. Remax looks like it may be in a trying to bounce back a little bit. Needs some volume. BYDDF also in a very large cup and handle. Also in a pretty interesting spot. LAC looks like it's in a little bit of a better spot, but this is not too bad. It also needs some volume. Getting a little bit today. That could work out. Evercore Partners looking good. SIVB already new highs. So good stuff overall. Net. I just saw net. And net. Man, just fantastic coming out of those lows. This is a leader right here. That is a freaking leader. Yeah. Yeah, we got like crypto derivatives in the stock market because I can't invest in those in my Roth. I guess I could just buy some Gbtc. Not sure what'll double first, Tesla or Gbtc. It's a 44. You think it'd be like almost a 1-for-1. 58's pretty close. 44, we're higher than 44 on BTC right now. Last time I saw we were 57. So Gbtc may be a little bit undervalued at the moment. I think it said it right there. Yeah, 57.4 for BTC. So I'm not sure if there's value here or not, or if they're just going directly to the Bitcoin markets. Hard to say. All right, guys, I'm bouncing. Have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.